on. Let me take that off. Good afternoon. This is only going to be very quick because I am away. My missus is like, right, you're doing this for? So I am away. I have seen the game now. I watched some of it live. So hope we're all well. I just wanted to do a very quick 20, 30-minute thing. Tomorrow night is when we're going to do the full proper reaction. I'm also testing some to see whether I could do StreamYard live on my phone, which I now can, which is also good. But I thought I'd get, oh, sorry, my finger's going to be up and down. That sounds weird. Anyway, so hope we're all good. Manchester City 4, Liverpool 1. Just got to laugh. Just got to laugh, haven't you? Good evening to everyone in there. Hello, Brian. Hope you're well, mate. We're all happy. Beat the Scousers. We did. My finger's going to get in the way here, isn't it? Let me see if I can do it this way. Silver should have behaved. Stop it. Stop it. Silver couldn't start. He had a bellyache. Evening to everyone. FIFA. Man City for life. Why are you ignoring me, by the way? What are you doing now anyway? Sorry. Man City for life, if anyone does not know, is my lad. He's currently in Austria skiing. So I don't know why he's on here. But anyway, lovely. Julian Alvarez caused so many problems. He did. I think Haaland is nothing serious. Don't want to risk him for Bayern, says Man City for life. Yeah, I agree. Quite happy he didn't play. Good evening, Brian. Happy, of course it is. Daniel says Alvarez deserves more credit from our own fan base. I don't know, is that addressing me? Maybe that's addressing me because I've had a pop. I don't know. Listen, I've not had a pop at him. I don't think I have had a pop at him. All I've said, I think Alvarez will be tremendous. I just think when we're comparing him with Aguero, I think it's a little bit disrespectful to the legend that is Aguero. That's all I've ever said. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll. This is not going the way I really wanted it to, so I do apologise. My finger's all over the place. The candy was Mayor should have stopped. That was my worry. That was my worry today of Akanji because of the ball over the top with pace. I'm worried about Southampton away. I'm going to get into that tomorrow night. Hey, Martin. Don't call me Martin. That's weird. Hi, all Blues. It's great to be a Blue. It is, Pardo. Hope you're well, mate. How's your Martin? Relaxing. I'm enjoying it. 11 out of 10. Jack was magnifico today. He was amazing. He was outstanding. How's York? How's Austria? You live at 9 still. Tomorrow. Not tonight. Tomorrow. Good evening, Martin. Great result. Don't upset the better half, but it's only going to be a quick one. I'm testing whether, like I said, I can get StreamYard on my phone, which I can, which helps Ozzie and Rich as well, actually. I've got a 2-hour break. Why didn't you ring me? You little sod. If anyone gets to spare, let me know for what. Spare for what? You won't get spares for away games, mate. Perone and Phillips should have had minutes. It's not the time, FIFA. This is the business end. It's not the time to be throwing squad players in, mate. I thought their goal was fine. It was fine. Great finish by Salah, running onto the ball, a plump straight past Edison. Nothing he could do. But it was well against the run of play. Well against the run of play. He is Daniel Stones, is a Rolls Royce. People say Kanji didn't do well, but do you know what I will say on that, Charlie? Is at first I went, yeah, it's a Kanji, and then I watched it back 2 or 3 times and I thought Aki shouldn't have gone as far up the field as he did. Because if you notice, Aki goes bang, and Diaz and Akanji have to come across to cover the space that Aki had left. So it was kind of an error from all three, a little bit. Wasn't just Akanji, it was all three. But the simple fact is that Aki went, and then Diaz and Akanji had to cover it, and the ball came over the top. Grealish was by far man of the match, but Mahrez, outstanding. Alvarez, brilliant. The whole midfield today, brilliant, all outstanding today. And I'm also, tomorrow I'll get more into the Rodri thing, because should Rodri have probably got sent off? Yeah, but then so Firmino and Trent should have gone as well then, if we're going to even that one up. Thank you, Jamo, for Arsenal. I will have a look for you, mate. I will ask around. Why not Prone world class? Behave. Pep doesn't trust Phillips. No. Bernardo, this is my thing with Phillips. Bernardo came on. Bernardo, who had a stomach virus, which looks like that's going around the camp because Grealish is ill, by the way, but still put in that performance when he'd been sick all through half time and before the game. When you see Bernardo Silva coming on, who is ill, he's been chucking his guts up, and he gets on before Calvin Phillips, that sends massive messages to me. And that's where I have the doubts. But it is fair. We gave Grealish season, Rodri season. Maybe he deserves that season. But I do know, I was told by someone up at Newcastle who I do streams with, Newcastle are very interested in Calvin Phillips. So wait and see on that big development. I go on a Premier League review show, and the guy who's one of the guys on there is a Newcastle fan. He knows a lot of their transfer business, and he told me Phillips was on the list to go up there. So whether that happens, I don't know. Atmosphere, John Stones is friends, but I'm going to talk about the atmosphere tomorrow because some Liverpool fans are very upset with us, and they're talking about complaining to the Premier League. Best performance in the season, it was amazing. Still put the Derby 6-3 ahead of it though, FIFA. Never start a Kanji again. Let's relax on a Kanja. Come on. 15 million. Let's relax. Imagine Mahrez with pace. I mean, that free kick, that had got in. Oh, hello. That had got in. Hello, Daddy. Where is Yusuf? Under a rock. He probably literally is hiding. Our performance was spot on today. Yeah, it is. It was outstanding. That Grealish tackle. Would you see the one Henderson when he sort of left his foot in on De Bruyne? Was a bit naughty as well. I'll be honest with you. I thought Mr. Hooper lost control of the game. Lost total control of the game. Jack Grealish really stand out today, but the others were brilliant as well. Alvarez doesn't stop running. He doesn't. The main thing with Alvarez, he runs his backside off and gives it all. He's just got to get a little bit stronger. But that's what happens. We can't just, let the guy develop. The guy will be an absolute superstar. Let's just let him do it. James McAtee scored the winner today for United, for Sheffield United, I should say. Good lad. Carson would have saved that. Behave. Grealish's post-match was hilarious. I love his character. I always love it. It is funny. Literally, I think there's a bug going around the squad at the moment. I think someone's brought it back from World Cup international duty. Haaland and Grealish are literally best mates. Yeah. Hey Jude, anyone? Sorry, swiftly moving on. Brilliant result and performance from us today, Martin. It was. Martin, how easy was Stones on the eye goal, but just crying, mate. I ignored everything he says. He's an absolute clip merchant. TAA kicked Grealish in the face as well. Exactly. Didn't see our players going surrounded. By the way, wasn't that outlined about 4 weeks ago? Wasn't it outlined that you can't go mauling the referee anymore like that? Jackie goals, assists. What do you mean goal assists? I don't understand that. I don't know what you mean goals and assists. Second top assister in the team, mate, behind De Bruyne. Goals needs to add them more, 100%. But all I'll say is go back to that tackle on Salah when we were 1-0 down, stop them going 2 up, and we came back and got the equaliser out of it. Sané doesn't do that. Sterling doesn't do that. That's why Grealish is in the team. Because he works his backside off and tackles everything that moves. It was even better than the one when he got back on Son against Tottenham. It was outstanding, that tackle, that block. What did Pep say about Haaland? He's nearly ready. They just didn't want to chance it. Liverpool didn't even fill their end. I would love Gundogan to stay one more year. He's a superstar, but the trouble is, it's weird how we gave Mahrez 2 or 3 year deal, but we won't give Gundo it. It's weird, that one. Fabinho should have got a red. But to be fair, so should have Rodri then if you're going to play that same card. What a day. Just keep moving now. Yeah, same troubles, mate. And I hope you got home safe. Liverpool players were really frustrating and Arnold very naughty. They were. One game at a time. Exactly. That's the attitude we need to do. One game at a time. Because like I've said, Daniel, it's not Liverpool. It's not the Chelsea games. It's not even the Arsenal game that worries me. The games that worry me is the Brighton away, the Everton away, the Southamptons away. It's those tricky ties where you don't want to be going into and dealing with, especially against teams fighting for their damn lives. I really, any by the way, Arsenal fans, let them get it. Anyone who thought Leeds were getting anything today was in la la land. Arsenal were always going to win today. What you've got to do is Arsenal have to go to Anfield. Liverpool are going to have a different beast at Anfield. Liverpool, you've got to go to Newcastle. It's where they come after that and how we react at the Brighton, Everton, places like that. Haaland doing the Poznan, it was great. My daughter said she loved doing it. Correct, Daniel. Ref was a Pool fan. I don't think he was a Pool fan. I just think he was poor. And I think he lost control of the game, FIFA. He looked like me, which is saying he's very unfair. Arsenal getting giddy. I want to see Grealish in midfield against Sheffield. He looked like he understands the Pep way now. No, keep him where he is, mate. So who do you drop in midfield for him? That's my question, Jamal. Where do you play him? Who'd you drop? We won't lose again. City apologise. Yeah, apparently Liverpool have put a complaint in saying, "Oh, looking at it, their fans have come out fuming because we were singing always the victims." And they've gone down. Now, this is my thing on that chant, and I'm not making any excuses. When we sing that, it's nothing to do. We're not doing it in a Hillsborough thing. We're doing it in a Liverpool fans never accept fault. Nothing to do with the Hillsborough. I know that's the way they perceive it, but it's not. City fans are not like that. Where it's come from is like when you attacked our team bus, you said it was our fault. You didn't own up and go, do you know what? We attacked your team bus, we were wrong. When you're throwing people in fountains and saying it's a bit of banter, it's not your fault. That's where that chant comes from. It's nothing to do with Hillsborough. I understand why they think it is, but it's not. City fans don't sing about Hillsborough. That bloody hip hop similar Liverpool fans club about to give our supporters. Yeah, exactly. That's where it comes from. That's the chant. But they're not happy about it. Love to see KDB put in masterclass. KDB was outstanding. Outstanding. We have got him. And he's not going nowhere. Jack Grealish, absolute steal for 100. I would say steal. Thing with Liverpool open day starts them. I think with Grealish, I think with any footballer, you need to let him develop into this Pep system. And that's why I'm probably more adverse to giving Phillips another year. My issue with Phillips has always been his age. Is he willing at 28, which he will be next season, to still play backup? Because if he stays at City for the rest of his career, so he stays for another 4 years, he's what, 31, 32? Is he willing to be back up for the rest? Because he ain't getting in ahead of Rodri. That's the problem. The Pep versus Club debate, was it even a debate, Daniel? Not even a debate, mate. How audible was yours getting sacked in the morning down your end? I didn't hear it, mate. So I heard the pause now and he heard it. It's never your fault. Let's go. Liverpool needed that, remember. So BT probably did something a bit funny with that one. Definitely, Andrew. Klopp is finished. He's given up on top 4, apparently. I was listening to an interview and the guy went, "What do you think of top 4?" And Klopp went, "Don't even a silly question." You know, so he thinks they're out of it after today's. Klopp is a specs fraud. Flippity Klopp. He is indeed. Haaland did the Poznan. Haaland just he bloody loves the club, doesn't he? He loves it. I had a 50 talking to me after the game out of Liverpool because said they wonder why they were. Yeah. Do you know what? Then you need to complain to the club, mate. Go to the club and complain because and even the police, it needs to be. I hope you did complain about it, Andrew. It needs to be. That's the reason why their allocation got reduced because a young girl, a teenage girl, ended up in hospital with her head split open, and then they said it was our fault. Don't be chucking coins at young kids, you know what I mean, and then moan about it. That's where the chant comes from. It's nothing to do with Hillsborough. When they almost blinded a 15-year-old girl, it wasn't their fault. Exactly. Someone needs to tell you we're not doing it for Hillsborough. We're doing it because every time we turn up, your fans keep attacking us for some weird reason. I'm always confident at home. Always. It's fortress Etihad now. Hello, Martin. Great win. Hello, Alec. Hope you had a great day, mate. Hope you enjoyed bouncing to that stadium. He isn't old. Who? Phillips is 27, 28, mate. Remember that. He's not a youngster. I'm thinking we bought him as Bernardo played. Well, Pep didn't trust him in the middle. Now we might lose both Gunnar and Bernardo. Might not need Bernardo. Might not need to buy 2 CM. I still think we'll buy 2 centre mids. I think this summer we'll buy 2 centre mids, 2 possible wide men. One will be a youngster though, which is why I think they're looking at this kid at Notts Forest. Ben, what's he called? Ben Summer. And then they'll be looking at a left back stroke centre back. We all know who that is, but we'll see. And we all know one of the CMs are, but we'll see on that one. We'll see what happens with it. Does he want to go and play Europa League? We'll see. What people are saying about Jack is that he should be taking the shots and beating his man like he did. He's always been beating his man. This is my thing, the girl. He's always been beating his man. And he's always been having shots. They're just getting blocked. Been saying this for months. It's like today, you look at his first shot, Alisson saves it. That's been going on for months and months and months. I don't see a world where Phillips starts off. That's where I am, but I've got to be fair. We always give everyone a year. Haaland was just like a little kid, blew out like a little kid in the stand, wasn't it? Well, Bellingham goes to Liverpool now. What a shambles of a team. Some City fans think he's already out Liverpool. I wanted 7. City was superb today. They were. I expect an apology from him. Just forget that. Never happening, Sean. Never happening. There was Hassan was on earlier on Twitter saying that a lot of plastics at the stadium. Spent 60 quid for a ticket and the plastic while he sat in his bedroom in Jordan, you know what I mean? And he's calling City fans plastics. Amazing. And I've no problem with global fans. I've no problem with anyone doing streams. I'm doing one now. But don't call match going fans plastics while you're sat in your bedroom. You know what I mean? It's really ironic that. Doesn't even see the irony in it. It's insulting. When he gets his ass to Anfield, then we'll have a chat about plastics. You know what I mean? Is he going to call all the Liverpool fans who go to Anfield plastic? You know what I mean? Please give us Brilliant Channel. Thank you so much, Michael Fina. Really do appreciate that. I ain't no king, mate. Wish I was, but I'm not. But thank you for the kind words. Good evening, Adam. Hope you're well, mate. I'm only going to do another 5 minutes. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night with the full panel. Probably looking about 9:30ish in the evening. Because I don't know if I'm even on 9320 podcast tomorrow, but we'll see. But if you're not, go over tomorrow and watch that 8 o'clock 9320 podcast with Andy and the gang, and also Beta Games will be on as well about 9:00ish with his CIA show. Well worth a listen. And that subscribe from all. Manchester United, evening news, say City fans were chanting defensive but are liars. Yeah, it's because of the victim chant, Alec. That's where it's come from. Because we sang always the victims. Come on, get them likes up. Thank you. Do appreciate that. Etihad is a terror dome. Thunderdome. Thanks, mate, for doing this stream. You're a legend. I try, mate. I am literally gonna have to wrap up in a minute for my missus. It comes out and it's me over the head with someone. City owned Liverpool today. I hope we get Gabriel Vega. I think he's Real Madrid bound, mate. He's Real Madrid bound. Plus, does he get in this team right now? Does he get in the team? That's my issue. It's great bringing all these youngsters in, but we also need players for now to come into a title race, come into a Champions League fight. And that's the difference here. And Pep doesn't throw 21, 22-year-olds straight into it. He sort of develops them in. So, I mean, Perón's brilliant, but he ain't coming in straight away. Alvarez is brilliant. He isn't coming in straight away. You notice they're all being eased in. So, Gabri Vega might even be the youngster that he brings in to develop. But it'd be a fantastic signing at 35 million. Got issues on his temperament because he wants to start fights with everyone nearly every game for some weird reason. I don't know why. But apparently, from what I've read, he's desperate to go to Madrid. So we'll see. And that's my other thing. Do you want a Spanish kid who's going to disappear in 2 years because he's going to throw his toys out the pram and disappear to Barcelona? We don't want Ferran Torres version 2. How does Phillips get in the England squad? Listen, I think we just need to calm down on Phillips and give him time a little bit. Even I've been probably too harsh on him. Alvarez underestimated. His goal scoring is phenomenal. I just think he's got to bulk up and get used to the Premier League. But that is part of the Premier League. Referees pathetic today. I think it was bad all round. Bad for both teams. Big up Martin. What Alan think? You don't even want to know. I'll let him tell you tomorrow, Captain, if he's on. Evening, Alec. Trust me now, Alan at 4-1 was still having major panic attacks. He needs to shoot first time. Most time you just need to get the shot on target and you score. I presume you mean Grealish. Evening, Brian May. I hope your wife doesn't kill you, mate, for doing this. Don't worry. She's currently getting ready. Because we're going out for a meal this evening. His name isn't Osama, it's Big Cherry, and he's getting cut this week, Martin. BT mentioned empty seats only exactly. I don't know why we get annoyed by it because it's kind of predictable. Exactly, Daniel. Very boring. Sean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, mate. You know what my missus is like with this. She's used to it after 5 years. 3 years on one channel and 2 on this. Well, kind of used to it now, mate. Beef, you're not funny with those silly comments. I think he's on about. No, I do generally think. I do think he wants Carson in, mate. Misunderstanding, like you said, a bit. Exactly. That's the thing. It's nothing to do with Hillsborough. It's simply down to because they complained when we reduced the allocation, but it was their fault their allocation got reduced because some of their fans threw coins at our fans in the Carabao Cup, and they made a 15-year-old girl go to hospital with her head split open. Andrew was there today and he's had coins for him. We were at Anfield, they smashed the bus up. Do you know, sometimes nothing to do with that. You've got to accept some of your fan base. And all fan bases have them. Trust me, City fans are not perfect. Trust me, I've been on enough away days to see how some City fans are on away days. But Liverpool fans need to accept some of their fan base are idiots and really go silly with it. Real piece for Jackie Boy, take it back until he plays crap the next game. Just remember that. Get Leroy back. He wants to. No. Leroy doesn't track back, though, blew out. That's the problem. Great going forward, awful going back. And that's what Jack gives you. Grealish incredible today, great defense. That's my point. Sane's brilliant going forward. Defensively, he's non-existent because he ain't there. How many times did you see him blew out with his hands on his hips on the sidelines, not moving? Don't see Jack doing that or Alvarez doing that. Mahrez didn't do that today. So if Sane ever comes back, Sane's going to have to change his play to get him back. If you do not like what I'm saying, guys, let's relax in the chat. Come on. Play nice. FIFA's a top lad. He's only having a bit of a giggle, Pardo. We pleased Jackie Boy to have done that one. Whoa. Come on, you Blues. Exactly, Muddy Duck. How are you, mate? You had me worried about April Fool. Yeah. Listen, I'm really going to celebrate tonight, Pardo, and I hope you do too, mate. You can't beat a good wine and dine. I'm trying. This channel is miles better. Thank you. As what? Than what? What channel's better? Not going into that one, Andrew. Stop it now. Liverpool fans pathetic and get away with it too often. Right. There's loads of comments, and I'm just going to make sure that was just for the first. Oh, exactly. Mahrez, superb. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. We'll be back tomorrow. Just quick thoughts. 4-1, tremendous. Arsenal win. I've always said this is going. Stop it, Andrew. Stop it. Stop it. Anyone who used to be on an old channel with me knows exactly why we're all laughing at him. But no, that was, listen, without that channel, Andrew, I wouldn't be here. Without people's support, I wouldn't be here. That's the key to all this. I will always hold what they did and what a person did for me in such high regard because they helped me. And from the start of this channel and the old channel made me the person I am today. I have the confidence to do this. But anyway, enough about all that. We'll talk about the here and the now. This will all come down to the away games. Arsenal's away games, City's away games. This is where the title race. But we're now in one. This is now full whack on the oven. The heat is on full backs. We're going to go. And we're going to see what happens over the next 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. But I tell you, it's going to be fun. Come and join us tomorrow about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I need to double check with Vader because I don't want to clash with this CIA show and see who's available as well for the panel. But we'll be back tomorrow night with a full panel review on the game. Trust me, exactly. It was. And without him, Sean, I wouldn't be here, mate. Would not be here. Would not be here without him. Take care, Blue Art. You're a legend. Alec, legend. Thank you. So, by the way, 11 unbeaten. See you all soon. And yeah, sit there. Are on the up. Now, let me see. Where do I find the exit part now? You can tell I've never done this for a while, can't you? See you on the next one, Blues. Tomorrow night. Come on.